Dear friends, in today's world, families live under one roof, yet separated by an ocean of silence. This is a story how a 10 lakh worth dining table with supercomputer and AI saved a family from collapse. Interesting, isn't? Let's see what happened in Durgesh and in his family. This is Durgesh and his family. His daughter was 13 years old and son was 9 years old. Durgesh is working comfortably in an IT industry. Any outsider will think how cute and happy this family is. But everything was not good in his family. They always either fought for no reason or never spoke to each other. There were no sign of discipline, obedience, caring within the family. Durgesh often starts early to office and returns home late evening. By the time he returns, his family would have already finished their dinner and are all busy with their own gadgets. He often has his dinner alone, nobody even to serve food. The house will be a mess with toys, books all around. He started to get a feeling that his family is about to collapse. One day, while going to office, Durgesh saw an advertisement in a furniture shop which showed 10 lakh worth dining table to solve all issues related to your family. He was curious as well as his interest to solve his family situation took him inside the shop. The salesperson showed him the 10 lakh worth table and he explained the features one by one to Durgesh. The salesperson said, "Sir, this has inbuilt supercomputer and AI technology which can create positive energies when your family sits on this. This energy will solve all your family problems, sir." Durgesh was very interested in buying the table since he wanted to save his family somehow. But the cost was very high. He has to save for his children's studies and other expenditure as well. So he dropped the plan of buying the table and left the place. After a few weeks, Durgesh was invited to the school to collect their children's report card. He and his wife went together even though they were mentally apart. First, they went to their daughter's class. They were very sad to see that their daughter, who was once a school topper, now failed in three subjects. And her class teacher complained of her lack of focus in studies. Then was the worst part. They went to their son's class where they learned that he is absent from school for last 20 days and always quarrels with his classmates and disrespects teachers. The school principal was one of their family friend. Principal advised Durgesh and his wife that this is not the problem with their children, but the situation in their house is turning them this way. This was the end, Durgesh thought. He was desperate to solve his family issues, and straight away from school, he, along with his family, went to the shop to buy the table. Since this was powered by supercomputer and AI, the children were also excited to buy the product. Upon delivery to home, Durgesh started assembling the table and started going through the manual. The manual had set of rules which the family should follow together in order for the table to work. Since everyone was so excited, they all were ready to follow the rules. For the supercomputer to work, the family has to abide by the following rules daily. Rule 1 was no smartphone at the table. Rule 2, whatever is the time, everyone in the family should eat together or wait for the other person to join. Rule 3, every day while in the dining table, they should express gratitude and help others. Rule 4 was no shouting or blame gaming in the dining table. Even though it was very superficial in the beginning, the family started following the rules on daily basis. As few weeks passed, Durgesh started seeing some change in his family. It was a month now. Durgesh was very happy to see his family living in such a harmony. Their happiness was not just restricted to dining table, it was beyond now. Children started respecting each other. They were good in studies now. Overall, the family which Durgesh dreamt of became a reality now. Durgesh couldn't believe that a dining table could change his life so fast. He wanted to check what is really inside the supercomputer. When he opened the table, what he found was an empty box with a note there. There was no supercomputer but a paper. It was written that human brain is the biggest supercomputer. Durgesh was really fascinated to know that real magic was done not by the supercomputer but done by simple routine of having food together with his family. So he continued reading the manual to understand more. The next pages in the manual really explained how the magic worked. Family means are powerful for many reasons. They impact all our senses the sight, touch, taste, and smell of food, and even listening to family conversation.